That's kind of what I wanted to hear about a little bit, is like getting that wheel turning of the network market.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that come in and have great ideas, but actually executing on that, what does that take as a business owner?
Dude, it takes the same thing it takes any other. Like, I've owned nightclubs, I've owned restaurants, I've owned mixed martial arts, cage fighting companies. I've had I've had tons of companies, publishing company, private jet. None of them ever paid me the cash flow that network marketing did, but all of them required the exact same skills. And it required the same tenacity. It required that, like, I will not quit. Like in the nightclub, I hated it at a certain point, but I had to still show up. I had to do the work. I had to be there. I had to put in the time. It's the same stuff. But the thing in network marketing, imagine your investment is $200. How fucking committed are you going to be? You've been on dates cost you more than $200 with no possibility of a return. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
So when people talk shit, I'm like, bro, how much did you actually lose? Like, now it's a pyramid. All this bullshit. It's like, yeah, everything's a pyramid, because if you start the company, you're gonna fill in the fucking blanks. You know, I worked for General Electric, and Jack Welch was the CEO. Ain't nobody passing him up. And he had this structure look like this, and I was actually sub-pyramid. You know, I'm a janitor pushing a fucking cart around in his plants, being disrespected, treated like garbage.
I'm sure.
And for me to climb that corporate ladder, I would be dead before I ever got near that CEO position. So Jim Rohn said to me, he said, bro, listen, you start at the top. He said, instead of starting at the bottom of some other clown's pyramid, start your own. Then you fill in the blanks. I got that really quick.
Be the hero of your own story. Don't join a saga that's already midway through.
So the bottom line, it takes hard work, and especially in the beginning, because what happens, the industry attracts a lot of people because of money, just like the lottery. You know, we were just talking about the other day, the payouts on lotteries there, like I've never seen $1 billion payout in a lottery before. It tells me that there's got to be a lot of people buying lottery tickets to have those kind of payouts.
Has the lottery significantly just gone up since COVID, or is that my imagination? It just keeps going up every single year. No,
it has.
I think so. Yeah.
I think the one that's like the most, it was like over $2 billion, and then if you took the cash payout, it was actually over $1 billion. It was the first time it ever happened.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
I mean, it's a vice. People are hurting. It's not that expensive to buy a lottery ticket, so it makes sense why the industry's crushing it.
It's like it's in network marketing. It's like buying a lottery ticket. They think, oh, I just put in some investment. Some clown told them you're going to get rich overnight. You just tell your friends and family they're all going to join you, and then when they don't, you're now blaming it on the industry. No, Sparky, you didn't do the fucking work. You bought into some bullshit because you thought this was a lottery ticket. Like, my friends that are in network marketing are doing $250,000 a month. They're doing $1 million a month. They're, or six-figure passive type. They're free. Where I see a lot of my friends that make, $1 million a year, $2 million a year, or that type of thing in traditional business, they're not free. No. One thing is, if you build it in this, because it's always been subscription based. Even before, like I had reoccurring revenue 20 years ago when. Now all the cool kids have recurring revenue. That's the thing. But, back then we were only competing with jobs. Like I had to try to convince you that the degree you have, that job you have, that you're trapped. That was my pitch in front of them. Now I have to, compete with Chat GPT.
Yeah, you do.
Everybody's got some, everyone's got, there's some gig happening.
Yeah.
So like everybody's an entrepreneur too, just like everyone's a motivational speaker.
Entrepreneur, right? Entrepreneur, man. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Everyone thinks they want to be, but then it doesn't. You got to be willing to clean the toilets. You got to be willing to work until the middle of the night. Everybody thinks they want to be the CEO. The CEO is not what it's cracked up to be, especially when you get something started.